Happy 30th anniversary Legend of Zelda series. The Legend of Zelda series turns 13 this year. And finally, I'm going to show you my best games, my top 6 best Legend of Zelda games of all time. Got it. Let's get with it. Here it is. At the number 6 spot, The Legend of Zelda, the original one with the original Link. Yep. This is at number 6. It's one of the good games, but it's one of my favorite games, but I like to play it, but I also get my ass handed to me way too many times. So that's why this game deserves at the number 6 spot. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Da-na-na-na. There we go. Put that in there. And it's the first open world game as well. So that's why it deserves the number 6 spot. Yeah. And after number 6, my next favorite game of all time is, well, at the number 5 spot, it is The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker, HD and GameCube. Originally it was on GameCube back in the day, but now I really also like this game a lot, but never beat the game yet, so yeah, it's one of my favorite sea adventure, going on to the sea and adventuring around. The scenery is kind of boring and repetitious, and the Triforce shards are hard to find. Not quite hard to find in the GameCube version of it, but yeah, it's hard to find, and yeah, it's hard to beat. I know it's hard to beat because I know the 6th game was also hard to beat too. Yeah. And also at my number 1, 2, 3, 4. That's number 5. So we got number 5, number 6, and number 5. Okay. At the after 6 and after 5 is 4. My 4th favorite game of all time is, of course, the Wii title, The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Yes. What's the number again? 7. Yeah, this is 7. This is my at the number 7 spot, Skyward Sword. This is one of my favorite games on the Wii. It also had its own anniversary before. Zelda series had another one called the 25th anniversary. Now this is the 23rd anniversary. Happy anniversary to you, Legend of Zelda series. Happy anniversary. It has been 30 years of Zelda goodness. And a long-awaited newer Zelda title much later on. So Skyward Sword is the game I really enjoyed a lot. I love the story. The characters are really likable and sometimes boring sometimes. And yes, one boss is always being dumb, and that is re-present. But there's another villain in it too. It's very flamboyant. Girahim. Yes, he is sorely evil. Yes. So yeah, this game is really good. I really like this game on the Wii. So it deserves the number 7 spot. So this is the number 1. This is number 7 spot. Yeah. And at my next 2 games I'm at three. I'm my at my at the number three spot is one of the best games of all. It used to be the best game of. This game used to be the best game of all time, but now it has been derailed by the newest Zelda game in the series. Really the newest one. Yes. And now it is, of course, The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Yes, Ocarina of Time at the number three spot. This one deserves at the number three spot. You know, it used to be in the number one spot before, but not anymore because it has been derailed to make way for the newest game in the series. The newest game, aka, Breath of the Wild. Yes. So yeah. So Ocarina of Time, it was a really good game in its year of 1998 on the Nintendo 64. Later on, ported to the GameCube. Later on, after that, and finally got remade in 3D for the 3DS. And this one is right here is actually Ocarina of Time 3D. And yeah, Ocarina of Time, one of my favorite games. It's one of my favorite games of all time as well. I really enjoyed it. I played it a lot. I played it and I first beat it as well. The very first time as well. First time beating and playing Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, the original game on 64, GameCube, and 3DS. The version I'm holding up right now is the 3DS version, of course. So Ocarina of Time, the characters are really good. I love Princess Ruto. I love her in that game. I love Princess Ruto because she's sexy, and she's sexy. She oozes out a lot of sexiness, and she has bringing love for Link as well. Same as another character in there, Zelda. Yes. Some other ones who are also wanting Link as well. Surya. Yeah. Malin. Yeah. Those two cannot have her because the two of them are mostly sages. Actually, Zelda, Ruto, and Surya. Those are only the ones who are sages. You cannot fall in love with them, but you can. Link, I love Princess Ruto. I love Princess Ruto in the game. She's so she's really sexy. Zelda's also really sexy too, and Surya as well too. But my heart goes out to Princess Ruto. I'm loving that fish woman. Oh yeah. But also in the next new game, there's another Sora princess as well in there too, and she definitely reminds me of Princess Ruto. Mifa. And by the way, and also the Divine Beast, the one I'm in right now in the new game, it's also named after Ruto. Yeah, because it's called the Divine Beast Varuta. Yeah, Varuta. So that's part of the name of Princess Ruto. Yeah. So yeah, that's another tie-in to Ocarina of Time. Yes. So yeah. So Ocarina of Time, really good character. My heart goes out to Princess Ruto. Yes. Entirely, this game is a really good game. A really great game. This game is. It's one of the greatest games of all time. But it used to be, but not anymore. It is still the best game. This game is still the best game of all time. I'm still hyping this game. I'm still liking this game. I like playing this a lot on my Wii U Virtual Console, my Wii Virtual Console, and my 3DS. That's the only ways I play it. Oh, and my GameCube, yeah, even my GameCube as well. So those are the only games I played so far of Ocarina of Time so far. Yeah. So Ocarina of Time deserves the number 3 spot. I'm liking the graphics too in 3DS. And at my number 2 spot, yes, you guessed it, it's one of my first games I ever played on the Wii. And this is where I started. This is where I finally started from the Zelda series onward. From the Zelda series onward, this is the game where I first started. This is my favorite game. I really loved this game a lot. I love this game a lot. And this game is the greatest game as well. And this is the first dark game I have as well. And George Mask, I'm looking at you. And of course, this game is The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess for Wii, GameCube, and Wii U in HD. Yes, here we go. Here it is. It's Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess for Wii. It's been on Wii. It originally started on GameCube, but came to Wii. And later on, as their brand new remake for the Wii U. Also known as Twilight Princess HD. Yes, Twilight Princess is the game when I first started playing. The Legend of Zelda series, this is where I first got into the series. Twilight Princess is the one I first got into the Zelda series. On the Wii, mostly. The Wii version I had, I really loved that version of Twilight Princess on Wii. But now, they finally remade it in very gorgeous looking HD on the newest 6th, 8th, or 9th generation console, the Wii U. And yes. And also, it comes with its own amiibo called Wolf Link amiibo. This version of the game comes with Wolf Link amiibo. Yeah. So, Twilight Princess is one of my favorite games on the Wii and GameCube, but mostly the Wii version. And now, I definitely replaced the Wii version for HD remake of it. Yes. Oh, the memories, right? The memories. Playing this game on the Wii the first time at my future future brother-in-law, my Rob Man, when I went to play the same game he had on the Wii. When I first played it, that was there, and then I fell in love with the game the next time, and then I finally got the game after that. And then I played it a lot. So a lot. And then after that got ruined. The Wii version did. Replaced it with another Wii version, and then replaced it with this one. Yeah. So this is my beloved game for now, at the number 2 spot. And yes, after this one, here it is. This it is. This one really deserves the number 2 spot. Twilight Princess HD and Twilight Princess on Wii. So it really deserves that. This one deserves that number 3 spot. And at the number one best game of all time, it is the greatest game of all time right now, and is the newest game on both consoles for Nintendo Switch and Wii U. The version I have is the Wii U version of this new greatest game of all time. It puts Ocarina of Time to shame. And that is the greatest game of all time. And here it is. Here it is. It's in my hands right now. And I am so hyped and excited for this game. I finally have this game in my hands. It's the really good, great game. It's the newest overworld, the newest, biggest overworld game, just like the original Zelda had. the original overworld game, another larger game in the bigger world of Hyrule, really bigger. You can go anywhere, you can climb any mountain. Yes, this is the best game of all time. And here it is. Here is the game title. It is The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Yes, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. This is the best game. This is my number one. This is my number one game of all time, right here, right now. This game's world is really massive, really wide. You can go anywhere you want to go, climb any mountain, and yes, your weapons break, but your shields and your swords and break. They all break. All the weapons you get, all the weapons will all break. But this game, the story is really good. The story is really good and very sad as well. Because seeing Hyrule in ruins, we start in the Great Plateau, and we are in this Shrine of Resurrection chamber, and we got resurrected from all that. And there's a mysterious voice, also known as Zelda, yes, beckoning us to help her to save Hyrule. So from there's one identity who used to be in Ganon and Ganondorf, but this one's the true malice of Demise, of Demise's curse. That is, of course, the Calamity Ganon. Calamity Ganon is the one who conquered Hyrule and destroyed it. All of it, on all of its denizens. All the denizens were destroyed, the divine beasts were corrupted, and the guardians were as well, patrolling everywhere around the world. And the four champions are dead, they're all gone. And the last two people remaining were Link and Zelda. Those two were only remaining. And Calamity Ganon got his swarm of guardians to go after Link and finally killed him off. And then Zelda has to do something, put the magic sword to... Yeah, Link has a magic sword, yes. And yes, that is the great game, so... This is the great game of all time, so... Yes. And then we have the king, his name is the king of Hyrule. His name King Robomus Hyrule. Yes. He's the last champion, the last commander of Hyrule. He is undercover becoming the old man. Gave us his paraglider and all that. And we have to go to out in the wilderness and all that. So yeah. So Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. It's the one and only best game of all time. Yes! And it's on Wii U and Nintendo Switch. But I recommend the Wii U one only. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe down below my channel. And have a great day. And stay happy anniversary to you, Legend of Zelda 30th anniversary series. Have a great day, guys.